Should you get 30 Flights of Loving? 30 Flights of Loving is an odd game, to say the least. In some ways, it might be what people sometimes disparagingly term an art game. There's no gameplay to speak of, no shooting or jumping or puzzle solving, but that in itself is fine. If you've watched my review of Dear Esther, you know how I feel. A game can stand on its own as an interactive story. And this game definitely has a story, an actually pretty interesting one at that, involving an apparent heist, love, betrayal. It's never upfront or very clear about it though, letting you piece the story and the characters together from the environment and the situations presented to you in a non-linear fashion. It's a bold and interesting move, and honestly, I applaud it. The abstract, minimalist style is something I'm fine with. Video games are great because as a visual medium, you're free to explore unique ways of visualizing things, and a simple style suits this game and the way it tells its story. Moreover, the game does a lot of interesting things stylistically that I really liked, that really work very well. It's just fascinating to see how reducing a scene to nothing but a single color and silhouettes can give it an intense, dreamlike feel. And I have a lot of praise to offer the music. It's truly fantastic and does a lot to set the mood and the atmosphere of the game and the scenes therein. But as a whole, I think the game falls short. The story is too disjointed and vague. The game is way too short for its cost. Ultimately, in a word, I would call it dissatisfying. The game did interest me when playing. I cared about the story. I liked the style, the presentation, and the way the game told its story. There are so many elements it does interesting and unique things with, things I would like to see done again and improved upon, and it really gets you interested in seeing what comes next, what's going to happen, what neat trick it will pull next. Since the game is focused on the story and the visual presentation, that's where any judgment has to focus on. And the fact is, as a story, the game is flawed. It drew me in but left me wondering what was going on, what happened, what became of the characters. It was vague in a way that felt dissatisfying rather than mysterious and thought-provoking. And then it's over. As a whole, it kind of left me feeling like it was telling me, I'm deep and artsy. The fact that you don't understand me proves that. Two scenes in the game really contribute to that. The gunfight, where your wounded companion shoots at video cameras on tiny parachutes while birds fly in a clock formation overhead, and the ending, where you transition from a car crash to a museum exhibit on the game itself. The game also includes Gravity Bone, and all the same positives and negatives apply. The story as it was interested me. I liked the style. I really liked the chase scene. But altogether I was left unsatisfied. I wanted more things to do, or at the very least a story that wasn't quite as vague. I appreciate that I didn't know much, that the story was told through the actions I took and through the few options available to me, but it ends abruptly and feels wanting. I couldn't recommend the game for very much. Catch it on sale if you find it, but if you do, given that the game has generally received high marks, it's worth taking a look at so you can form your own opinion of 30 Flights of Loving.